Want to welcome everyone to this session. Please, very quickly, for those online, you could just drop your name and where you're joining us from. I'll pick few of it, and then as I run through the introduction session, before I will call on our lead facilitator for this morning session to take over. So quickly in the chat session, let me just see. Okay, Folayan from Lagos, you're welcome. Aminu from Abeokuta, Precious from Lagos, Onyeka from Enugu, you're welcome. You're welcome. Damilare from Lagos, welcome. Godwin Lagos, you're welcome. Khadija from UA, welcome. Matthew Iba, University of Ibadan, you're welcome. Francis from Ijebu-Ode, you're welcome. Josephine from Ghana, all the way from Ghana, welcome. Akwaba. Samuel from Port Harcourt, welcome. Kayode from McPherson University, you're welcome. You're welcome from Katsina. I can see Katsina. I can see Dalhatu from Kaduna. This is awesome. This is awesome. From all I can see, Ekiti State, Esther, Enoch, Lagos. From everything I can see here already, I can see someone from Aba, from Calabar, Bolariwa, Oluwakemi from Kaduna. From all we can see here already, we already have over 100 of us on the virtual call. And then I know we have a number of us also seated currently at the AI Hub in Lagos. So from what we can see here already, we know this is going to be a very, very awesome and exceptional AI everyday experience. We also have attendees joining us from other countries. This is international program at the moment. So we welcome each and every one of you. Welcome again to AI Everyday 2024. I want to believe you're ready to embark on the journey of learning the right skills that will position you for tech job and transform your career. For a quick agenda, very quickly, I'm taking the welcome address coupled with the DSN community impact story. And then from there, we'll move to the hands-on session, will be handled by our lead facilitator, and then Q&A session, then special announcement from the community, then closing remark and photo session. So this is how we're going to proceed. Quickly about DSN. DSN is on a journey of raising 1 million AI talents and building AI solutions that improve the quality of life and well-being of 2 billion people in emerging market. This is very critical. This is our mission. This is our vision at DSN Nigeria. And to be able to do this, we have a model of impact. And our model of impact is through practice and pipeline building. We democratize knowledge. One of what we are passionate about is knowledge democratization, productization of knowledge. We partner for socioeconomic impact and policy and multi-stakeholder engagement to drive institutional changes. That is our model of impact at DSN. Now, very quickly, so now moving from our model of impact, we need to know that to show you that we've been able to get all of this done, one of what we've done is that we've released the first artificial intelligence and Python programming book for beginners for as low as primary learners and as well as secondary school learners. We have that book, and it's the first in Africa. Also, in the same vein of productization, like I just mentioned, these are products we've built. We build Prescribed Right, Macro Tutor, and Spot On. Prescribed Right is in the health sector, Macro Tutor in the education sector, while Spot On, it's more geographical and nation building. DSN had been in the forefront of driving stakeholder engagement at the highest level of government and private sectors, with series of sessions and meetings with the government, the ministers, various institutions, and parastatals in Nigeria. This has shown our footprint of what we've been able to do. We have also had the data, DASN data fluency, which has helped us in simplifying our organization map and understand their plan towards a data development roadmap. These are some of what we have done, and these are what exemplify who we are. And then we have a dedicated AI research lab. which is our hub in Yaba. Some of us are there physically. You could see the video on the screen. For those of us that are joining virtually, that's our AI research lab in Yaba, where we carry out a lot, not just trainings. We have a robotic labs. We have different sessions in our lab. Now, very quickly, what are the global impact and recommendations we've received in 2023? They just concluded here so that you can see that joining with DSN is what you don't want to play with and you want to be very serious about. Last year, we won the 2023 Art of Technology 5.0 Excellence Award in the AI and machine learning category. This happened, I think that was very early in December 2023. I want to see the claps and the fire emojis in the session, appreciating and congratulating DSN on this. It was an awesome one. We also won the grand challenge. Yeah, thank you, Umar. I can see that clap. Thank you. And for everyone, yes, Abiba, I can see that too as well. We also won the very highly competitive Global Grand Challenge, which was one of the videos I was playing, where you saw Bill Gates speaking to this award that was won, this grant that was won by DSN, and not just one, but two. Out of about 1,300 entries that came in, of the few selected, DSN got 2 slots for 2 of our products. That's awesome. You need to appreciate DSN. We've also been mentioned over 14,000 times in international paper, just on academia.edu. Now, we're not looking at other platforms, just a singular platform in academia. DSN had been mentioned over 14,000 times. This is to speak to the awesomeness of all of what we first time we engender. Journey with DSN, I can promise you, is a journey to greatness, is a journey to exceptionality, is a journey to awesomeness. At the 37th edition of the prestigious world largest artificial intelligence conference, NeurIPS, held in US, we 4 of our papers, can you imagine? 4 papers from DSN alone was accepted at that event. And you need to know that this is the highest of the highest when it comes to artificial intelligence globally. So if you have 4 papers accepted, published, and recognized at that event, then it means that we are doing something exceptional. Just in November last year, we had the head of Microsoft Philanthropy for Africa. The team visited DSN on a strategic visit to our AI hub in Lagos. Again, this is a testament to the greatness of all of what we are doing at DSN. She did the lead for Africa to visit, based on our existing partnership, to see some of what we are doing together. We also had a top level an endorsement visit to the office of the president and the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as well as the executive governor of Kaduna State, based on the google.org funding intervention, which is a project we're running currently in Kaduna State, where we are training 5,000 ladies in tech. It's called Arewa Ladies for Tech program, which is currently running. We just concluded the first cohort. The second cohort is starting straight away as well. This speaks to how far we have gone. Even at the presidency, we are there. We also, our leadership team also met with the Honorable Minister of Communication, Innovation, and Digital Economy, based on the Arewa Ladies for Tech project, which is being supported by Google, on how we could partner and collaborate effectively to deliver on this. So this is showing our meeting with the Honorable Minister of Communication. This speaks to the various awesomeness of all of what we are doing. We also hosted the Digital Explorer Lithuania team to support the internship placement of google.org Arewa Ladies for Tech beneficiaries. You see, one of what at DSN, we don't just teach, we don't just train, we go beyond that, which is part of what is available for us as well. If you journey with us on this program, all throughout the lifetime of this program, we go beyond just training and teaching. We will also do internship and mentorship opportunities to help you grow your skill up to the point where you are positioned and ready to get a job. So it's very important. We have collaborative partnership with University of Southampton, with the University of Southampton and Walpole on the delivery of solution within a geospatial domain. We also had this as well. This speaks to some of the ongoing partnership that we are currently having. We will also definitely, we will also participated in the strategic framing workshop organized by the Federal Ministry of Communication, Innovation, and the Digital Economy. We also, this was part of, and many more of our various breakthrough, our project with Microsoft. Yes, part of what we are so passionate about is honing and leading the responsible AI narrative in Nigeria, while positioning as a CSR intervention. We know that there's so much about the advent of AI, but with AI also comes the need to be ethical, the need to be responsible. And we are also leading the conversation in this fora alongside Microsoft to ensure, and all of these are some of the, based on the training on responsible AI we had at the Microsoft office and many others that we had, that we've had, that we are also talking to you about. We've also had partnership with Meta, that's Facebook, facilitated geospatial AI workshop in 3 countries. That was last year, but in Senegal, in Kenya, and definitely in Nigeria. We will always start from home to speak to a lot of all of what we are doing around this conversation. So these and many more are some of all of what we're doing. The team from Tulane University, we hosted them on a strategic partnership and consulting visit to Nigeria. I need you to also know that all of these are what happened just in the concluded year of 2023. We definitely, we had engagement and partnership with TikTok to create awareness on its unique safety features to address common online safety issues such as digital citizenry, mental health, and well-being. We had all of this just in the concluded 2023 to speak to the fact that from January to December, all of what we're doing at DSN is creating impact, is creating value, is creating awesomeness for others. And then the Nigerian Diaspora Organization also visited our DSN AI Hub for a strategic partnership session on digital skill and trainings for kids. These are part of all of the ongoing conversations we are having with diverse organizations, both within and outside the country. We have visitors from Mata, a design thinking practitioner, also visited from Stanford University and facilitated a session for ladies in AI community on design thinking for machine learning, how we could leverage design thinking effectively in machine learning. So these and many more are some of all of what we have been able to do at DSN over the course of the year, so that you will know that when you are joining us at DSN as community members, it's not just about coming to attend a training and then you disappear. No, if you stay with us, you grow with us. So very quickly, let's look at a brief overview of our DSN community in 2023. Now, we've spoken more about DSN as an organization, and then for our community very quickly, DSN has fostered business and consulting partnership with global and local industry leaders. You could see all of their logos on that slide, speaking to the various engagement and partnership we've fostered on these. Also, we have a dedicated learning platform for ladies, which we call Ladies in AI, to drive inclusion. We're also very, very aware of inclusion, and we want to ensure that we run as an inclusive organization. So we have a platform, we have a community called Ladies in AI. So for ladies on this call and in this training, afterwards, in addition to the one we're facilitating female-oriented Arewa Ladies for Tech program, we're currently facilitating in Kaduna with google.org. We will also onboard you on this community, into this community, so that you can journey with us as we progress. And in partnership with Microsoft, yes, we did the Responsible AI workshop for professional Yes, across the different sectors, we've done this. Speaking to some of what we've done at community level. Yes, we've also last year we had a very awesome all expense paid bootcamp, AI 2023 bootcamp, which was very, very successful. We had it both online and then 1 week of greatness physically at our hub in Lagos. We had over 30 speakers who spoke at that event, over 30 speakers, and it was an all expense paid with feeding inclusive, actually, for those who get to make it, who gets to be the chosen ones who join, who gets to make it to that platform. And then we awarded over 10 different participants, in different categories based on what they were able to, based on the hackathon project they embarked on, which is what you will be opportune to do as well if you continue on this journey with us. We've been the leader in artificial intelligence knowledge democratization, yes, and we've built Africa's foremost learning and research ecosystem through our growing global presence. Yes. Yes, sorry, please. We've done that. And then our DSN global footprint. So we're not just in Nigeria, we have communities in the UK, we have community in Algeria, we have in Morocco, we have in Benin Republic, we have Uganda, we have in Ethiopia, we have in Kenya, we have different communities, and we have in most campuses in Nigeria, as well as key cities in Nigeria as well. Definitely, as we journey on this learning journey together, we'll be sharing some links to join our communities, access the community ambassadors and all, so that you will be able to have access to all of that. In collaboration with Microsoft, we've organized introductory classes across various cities, both domestically and internationally. We did that through our AI Inversion program, and I want to tell you that this AI every day will lead into AI invention. Later in the year, we'll talk more about that, that you'll be able to participate live irrespective of where you're joining from. So these are just some of the snapshots from the free AI classes in every city, which we ran last year based on different communities from different places around. We also participated at the Deep Learning in Daba conference, the biggest annual AI conference in Africa, which was held in Ghana. And you could see the DSN team live in Ghana doing awesomeness, where we have about 10 of our papers being accepted. It was awesome. So you could see some of our poster presentation session at the Deep Learning in Daba by DSN interns. These were interns that interned with us and what they created. The Language Inclusion and Learning Network across Anglophone and Francophone Africa. Yes, we mentioned that we have a community in different countries, so we're also focusing on the Francophone, not just the Anglophone alone. So we want to ensure that everybody is carried along on this journey, and we have that for our French-speaking countries as well. So you're welcome to join. And then our largest Francophone community, which is DSN Maradi, hosted their very first event with massive participation. This is in Niger Republic. This is our community in Niger Republic doing awesomeness as of November, just last year, November, just 2 months ago. So these are some other snapshots from that event to speak to the training sessions ongoing. These are snapshots from that event. Yes. So all of this speaks to all of what we're doing at DSN. We celebrated International Girls' Child's Day by visiting schools to educate and inspire young girls on the themes. The girl, child, and AI, the future is now. Yes, the future is now. And this is us giving back to community, giving back to society in various ways, as well as in Kunok DG2. This is Imo State as well. The same thing, introducing kids and adults to ICT skills in Owerri, in Imo State. This we did in November, just November, a couple of months ago as well, speaking to all the various all of what we were able to do and achieve in DSN. Also, we focus on core niche sector. So we're not just about everyone alone or just generic. We're also very focused And this, we hosted an 8-week masterclass on generative AI for education. It's not just nationwide and internationally. We had tutors joining us from the UK, from Zambia, from Ethiopia. They were part of this learning journey. They joined us as part of this learning journey. My colleague just shared the link to the AI, Ladies in AI, Ladies for Tech. If you want to join that program, Ladies for Tech for the ladies, so just share the link, as well as that of Ladies in AI in the chat section as well. So for those asking for the links, you could join using those links, and you can also be part of those programs. Okay, these are also snapshots of our learnings from the generative AI masterclasses of what we've been able to do via the generative AI training for educators. So this is just the brief introduction to DSN and who we are, what we do, as well as at our community level, so that you will see and know that coming to be part of this is a call to greatness, is a call to awesomeness, is a call to growth. If you will commit to this, if you will give yourself to this, if you will engage with this, you can be very well rest assured that you will see value at the end of this. Before I hand over to our lead trainer, who will take over from me, who will take over from here, I want to tell you that this program is actually currently running. It's 2 streams. We have the Python stream, and then we have the AI Everyday for Data Analytics streams. And then the morning session will be for the Python stream, and then the afternoon session will be for the Excel stream. That we should note that. And then secondly, we also need to know that because we want to be deliberate to ensure that our journey is complete, this will run for 3 months. This is the first of it, which is happening now in January for 1 week. In February, if you do well in this, because you must know that it's not just about coming, all the assessments, all of the classworks, everything that will be given to us, we need to deliver on them as well, because once we deliver on them, that is only what qualifies you to be part of the intermediate coming up in February. And then that as well will also link to the advanced, which will be coming up in March, which we will now graduate towards into mentorship opportunities as well as internship opportunities. One of what we'll also be sharing as opportunity avails is the fact that we will also be onboarding some of us to the Data Camp learning platform for us to be able to engage with Data Camp, so that you could use that to learn effectively even as you learn. So I'm going to, okay, let me take the class rule before I will hand over to the lead facilitator. So for the class rule, participants are required to maintain utmost respect for everyone in all interactions on this program, whether you are virtual, whether you are on site, irrespective of where you're joining from. This is very important. No form of harassment will be tolerated, because if any of this is noted in any way, we will have to remove you. In case of a fire, please proceed to the fire exit in an orderly manner, which is at the back there. And then attendance at live sessions is compulsory. We'll be checking this and checking this. Remember, I said we're putting a lot of things in place to ensure that people who will move from this first session to the next one will be those who will follow through with all of our engagement. So you join how do you participate in AI every day? Number one, you join the live sessions, very important. Then after the live session, completing assessment. Then number two, you join the data camp. You will get more information on that as we proceed. Then number three, we'll join the WhatsApp group. We'll join the WhatsApp group. The link has also already been shared and will still be shared so that you can join. Then number four, you complete the content assigned to you on Data Camp in record time. You'll have about 3 weeks to 3 weeks, at least 3 weeks or thereabout to do that, so that you can be ready for the next one. And then, complete assessments and track. And all of these will also help you earn certification of completion, of accomplishment, and all of that as you take this learning on the DataCamp platform, which will also help improve your credibility rating. So you want to maximize this opportunity to ensure that you deliver on this. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Welcome to your first day of greatness. As we jumpstart this session, I want to call on our lead facilitator who will be handling this session this morning in the person of Mr. Tejumola Asonloko, who will undo this session. Let me see. Let's welcome him with the claps, the fire emojis, the thumb ups. Let me see them in the chat session. Let me see them. Let me see them. Let me see them. Yes, from Musa. Yes, from Anolu Akpo, from Azan. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. Tejumola, over to you, sir.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. I'll kindly confirm that you can hear me, those online.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, sir.
Okay, so it's another beautiful morning to set the pace. It's always good to start the year on a good note. And then starting on this note, it's a great one. And I want to congratulate everyone who has decided to take this booster in joining this. As a matter has rightly explained to us, have a lot in shop for the participants. And our aim is not just preliminary, is to get us rooted and established in this career. I'm going to be sharing my screen in a few minutes. But before that, I would just like to know some of us and then why we are here. So I'm going to just take like 5 persons at random, 3 offline, okay, 3 online, and then 2 in-person participants. Just maybe just tell us why they are interested in attending the, because if the purpose of the thing is not known, and abuse is inevitable. Okay, and that is why I want us to get it clear on the reason why you need to dedicate a lot of hours to attend this class. Are we together? Okay, good. So who is going first? One, and no, I need to be balanced. You cannot be named. So one, and then I need someone of the okay. If they are, that's what I know. They will not raise up their hand. It's mad that raise up now. They will not raise up their hand. And now they will say gender. Tell us your name, and then why are you interested in attending this class? And then I don't know, Kumi, you can just help me to pick anyone that raised up their hands. First 3 that raised up their hands online to also unmute and speak. Okay, so what's your name? And then you can tell us your background, and then you just tell us why you're in this class, you want to join this class.
Should I go on to speak?
Okay, sorry. Should I go ahead? Hello?
Not yet, Mubarak. Not yet, Mubarak.
Uh,
I can't hear what you're saying. Just move closer, please. Just move closer. Okay, beat. Please confirm you can hear him. Hello.
We can hear you, sir.
Can you hear me? Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Lawal. Business at graduate level. I'm supposed to buy research projects this semester, and I've been considering predicting cheap gross domestic product of Nigeria. That's why I went.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause. Okay, so back to you. Good morning, ma. Wow, thank you very much. That was good. Okay, so now Mubarak, over to you.
Okay, hello everyone. Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So I am Mubarak Jalali Mustafa, a medical student in the University of Ilorin. Okay, so I'm actually interested in surgery, so I just want to learn data science and its intersection to like healthcare, basically, especially surgery. I see people doing something similar, so I just wanted to start early and expose myself to stuff like that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next question. So, okay, I think you can allow good day, paper.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's Ogundi Gabriel. Can you hear me, please?
Okay, we can proceed.
Thank you very much. So good day, everyone. Thank you so much to the organizers. My name is Ogundi Gabriel. Once again, I'm a PhD student from the Department of Biostatistics. My interest in data science spans from a long time ago, even prior to my coming for this program. I mean, my educational program. Then I had learned Python a bit. However, one thing I noticed was that learning Python helped me presently in my field of biostatistics, because here I had to do some data analysis, but I use other software. I use Stata, like writing some programs in Stata. But because I had learned Python then, it helped me to understand how to write more codes here. However, I had abandoned Python. So I wish that I can relearn and then also progress to an intermediate, because when I learned Python, I was just a beginner. So I wish I can move on to an intermediate level or even to higher levels. Thank you once again for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, you're welcome, Ogunde Gabriel. You're welcome. Thank you very much. So that's about informatics. That's the life sciences and medical sciences. You're welcome. Can you please move this? Ma'am? Okay, good. Olubisi, are you there?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
here, sir.
Over to you.
All right, sir. Good morning, good day, everyone. So my name is Olubisi So last year I attended a boot camp on data analysis, and I see data analysis as a very interesting field, and I see a career in it. And it was even the boot camp that made me to get the present job I'm doing now. So I want to know more. I want to go deep into data. So that's why I'm really interested, and I'm looking for an opportunity where I can network and where I can learn in a structured environment. So that's why I applied for this opportunity. So thank you, sir.
Okay, so thank you very much for everyone who have shared this section. So, uh, so we all have opportunity. We all have equal opportunity in this class. There's no one that is has a better opportunity. As okay, we can say those that have actually gone through it, that have done different classes, actually they have an edge. But we want to make sure that we want to build from the foundation, and then so that we can be sure of the foundation, and then we can get to our desired destination. So in the mail that was sent to each and every one of us, we're asked to install some software. So I want to confirm if you have all done that. Okay, if you have not installed those software, can you just raise up your hand? Just one. It's just one. Just Anaconda. So okay, it's just who have not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, okay, good. I think if you have a good number, and then our technical support can just help you with that. Okay, so let me just quickly share my screen, and then I'm going to present you with a tool that we'll be using to write our codes. And also I'm going to be taking you through the tool, and so that by the time we move on, you are going to get very familiar using this tool. And then I'm going to be presenting with the Jupyter notebook. So if you have installed Anaconda on your system, you will be able to see what's it now? A Jupyter notebook icon on your Anaconda navigator. Can you just install Anaconda and then launch your Jupyter notebook? Jupyter notebook. Just launch the Jupyter notebook. So let me just share my screen, and then let us take you through some overview before. Okay. Please confirm you can see my screen. Those online, can you see my screen? Those online, can you see my screen? Okay, good. Thank you very much. So, no, don't need to do that one. Just from our knowledge about the how okay. Okay, so as we wait for him, who wants to make an attempt? Who wants to make an attempt? Hi. Hello. In class. Thank you very much. Please, can you give me a round of applause? Okay, so say this now. Yes. Positive. You know what? Until what is behind this video. Why is this video? Why is this video? Why is this video? That and split the red because they are not closer to Soviets. Said there, most of my degree knowledge, I know that most of them are data science material points. Points. Now I can go further. I want to know the ratio of weight. Now, deep dive on that. Why is it that the students are together? Why?
Sorry, hello, Tej, can hear you. Those of us online can hear you.
Oh, thank you. Let me mute my mic. Okay. So sorry. I think I moved away a little bit from the mic. Okay, so We have data points, both online. There are data points. But until we ask, we cannot derive that's the work of a data scientist. And that's what you do. You want to make the data clean. You want to pre-process it so that you can analyze. And then after analyzing, you want to bring out insights from your data. And after bringing out insights, then you may want to go further to use those insights to predict the future. So next time, if I don't want this pattern of sitting, because this is what will also happen tomorrow. Yes. So I can say, okay, because this is what will happen tomorrow. So I'm able to predict what tomorrow will also look like, the same pattern will look like. So now I want to, okay, so now I want to design it in the way I want it. So I can just come up with a rule tomorrow and say, everybody, you're not sitting the way you sat yesterday is not the way I'm going to sit today. Everybody just mix together. Male and female, females should not sit together. So because I want it to network, are you getting it? Now I made that decision because of the data I have, and because I went further to asking some questions. Are you getting it? So that's just and systems to extract knowledge and insights from structured and unstructured data. What does structured and unstructured data means? So structured data is your table data, columns and rows, right? Are we together? Columns and what? And row is structured. You even know I get it. Example, in a spreadsheet, so for example, in your spreadsheet, your Excel sheet, you know the position of each cells, right? It's structured. What of unstructured data? Texts, audios, maybe images, signals. How do we analyze? Points. How do you analyze them? So the work of a data scientist goes further towards analyzing both structured and unstructured data and apply knowledge and research from data across a broad range of application domain. So another thing that's very important is that domain knowledge is also very important. Are you getting it? I could analyze this, I could give more insight about our sitting pattern because of my domain knowledge. Because I knew that people sitting there, they are more interns or DSN. Are you getting it? Yeah. So domain knowledge, so it is together, it's not a one-man show. It's to go further. So let's quickly go to the next item, because I don't want us to have this overview so that we know the reason why we need to learn the tool we are learning today. Because we are actually focusing on the tool today, and the tool is a programming language called Python. But why will you learn Python if you don't know what you want to use it for? Are we together? Are we tired? In fact, just started. Okay, good. So, because we need to know why we want to learn the tools that we want to learn. Okay. Want it material, you get it. There's no problem. You get it. Okay, good. So now let's move further. So let's look at why we need to pursue a career in data science. I know that we have our different reasons. He mentioned as some people the reason is because they need money. Yes. Yes. Now, am I right or I'm wrong? We need money. We all need money. Money is good, and that is why we are here. And it's a good motivation. Are you getting it? It's a good motivation. Good. So it's also part of the reason why you should also learn data science. So let me just scroll down and let us look at some reasons. Now, high demand for skills. So there is a high demand for data scientists. And do you know why why there is an high demand? Because it helps decision making. In any industry, you know, a data scientist data analyst can function now in any industry. Mention it. Okay, give me an industry that does not need a data scientist or a data analyst. I want somebody to give me an industry that does not need a data scientist or a data analyst. Oh yeah, I'm waiting. So anybody that gives me one industry, I have the gift for that person. Okay. Online, offline, please. If you have, if you know an industry that does not need a data scientist or a data analyst, just let me know. And the shoemaker, they need it. I'm even giving you answers already. Cobblers, they need a data scientist. Come on, that's criminal. No, don't that. Okay, do they need data scientists? Do they use data? Not formally, but what? Informally, they do. Yes, now, because you want to know, you know, you want to know. But in fact, every day we analyze data because before you wear the clothes you wear, you have done some analysis in your brain. Yes or no? You first look at the ones that are available. That's a future. You now look at the one that's matched today. Look at today's Monday. It should be formal, right? And you now look at some other rules that you should follow. And you now look at yourself. Which one am I comfortable with? You look at those variables, and that is the product of what we are seeing, we are putting on. Decision making. So that's it. So there's no industry, and that's why there's high demand for this skill of a data scientist. So the second one is applicability. Yeah. So the skill acquired in data science is versatile and applicable across all fields. I think I've mentioned that. Let's move to the next one. Innovation and problem solving. So it's used for innovation and for problem. There's hardly because every problem needs you need a decision to actually solve every problem. So it's a good tool for what? For problem solving and for innovation. Innovation and for what? And for problem solving. Okay, good. The lucrative career opportunity, and then continuous learning and growth. So it's dynamic. So there's room for example, a few years ago, we are not talking about LLM, but now we are talking about LLM. Very soon, another better algorithm model will come out, and I'll be using again. So it allows for growth. And then another is what? There is the pay. Also very, very creative. A data scientist gets good pay because they help the management in making decisions that can add value and that can improve their revenue. Because of the decision that they make. And that's why it is important. These are just few reasons amongst a lot of reasons. We also have for academic purpose, want to run your research. So let's look at some important skills that you need. And the first one is we're looking at that. Number one. Oh, can you say it again? And that is why we are here today. We want to what? Be proficient in programming, to learn Python, so that we can use it to what? To bring out insights from data, because data is a raw fact. It's just like oil. It's just like crude oil. But we can't just take the crude oil and pour it inside our car, inside our vehicle. No, it needs to be refined. And that's what we are doing. So you need a programming skill. You need to be proficient in what? In a programming language. Another is the what? Another is data cleaning and pre-processing. Another is machine learning. And then I just listed 5. And the fifth one is what? Data visualization and data and the storytelling. So these are skills that we need to acquire, and that's why we are here. And the first skill is very important, and that's programming. Code platform, and they'll be learning Excel. Are you getting it? They'll be learning Excel for data science. It's also a no or no code platform for data science. So for those who may not want to be writing if command, loops, all of those, they want to go sort, and so they use the low. So the reason for low is because you still need code. Are you getting it? So it is low, but there is still what? I still need what to be able to speak the language of the machine. And that is why it is important. It's low or no. So because they also have their own programming languages, you can also incorporate Python with Excel. Yeah, there is the feature that you can incorporate Python, Excel, and write your Python code in Excel, and it gives you what you want, the good the result that you want. Okay, good. So these are different applications of data science in different industry: healthcare, finance, retail, marketing, telecommunications, manufacturing and supply chain, education, energy, transportation and logistics, cyber security, and then the list is not what we cannot exhaust, because earlier established that is what it is needed in all industry. Thank you very much. Any question before we move to the next? Any question? If you have questions, both offline, online. Abukum, is anyone raising up his hand? Please, if you are good to go, just type it in the chat. We are good to go. Are we good to go offline? Are you sure? So if I should ask some question now, you answer me, because I need to also test. When you machine learning is trying to teach machine, and then when you are teaching machine, you also want to confirm if the machine has learned or not. Are you getting it? So that was what I want to do now. I want to test if they have learned or not. And somebody is thinking in his or her mind that don't call my name. Yeah, I can just perceive it in my mind that somebody is saying, please don't just call my name. And then, okay, so I want someone just summarize everything that we have learned so far. So this is just going to have any question online? Bukumi, do you have any question online? Okay, so who wants to summarize everything that we have learned? Just like 2-3 points. Who wants to do that? Who is doing that? Oh, okay, good. Thank you. What's you, sir? Yes, you need to.
And my name is Wow. I'd like to summarize the main points. Data science study of data and processing of structured data to bring out insights eventually to make decisions. There are also some science. It's present in every industry across the world, and also in decision making.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, I think those online are complaining that they can hardly hear what I'm saying. That's that's serious an issue to me. Bukumi, please can you help us to talk to the system support? Maybe we can activate this mic. So apologies for those online. I'm just seeing your chat. I thought I was shouting to make sure I carry you along. Okay, can you hear me now? Please confirm if you can hear me now. Okay, so sorry that some of you have been finding it difficult to hear me, despite the fact that I tried to be stable. Okay, good. So we have just done a summary of what data science is all about, what the data science is, what they do, the industry, and also the skills that are needed to be a data scientist. Okay, so let me run you through this. So it says data is this data science is just a simple way we can say is the study of data. Data is a raw fact, and then we need to clean it, prepare it, refine data before it can give us meaning and decision to make decision, insights to make decision. Then we go further to the 5 compelling reasons why you should consider pursuing a career in data science, and that talks to the high demand, the applicability of it in different industry, innovation and problem solving capacity or in data science, in the lucrative career opportunities, and the continuous learning and growth that is available in this field. I went further to looking at the 5 important skills needed for a career in data science, and this includes the programming proficiency, and that is why we are starting with Python for data science this morning, because a programming language, you need to be proficient in a programming language to have an edge in this industry, this ecosystem. You also need a level of statistical knowledge, data cleaning and preprocessing skills, machine learning skills, and data visualization and data storytelling. Also, we looked at areas, industry where we can apply data science, these skills too, and then we were able to list few, just 10 out of all the industry. We have healthcare, finance, retail and e-commerce, marketing and advertising, telecommunication, manufacturing and supply chain, education, energy, transportation and logistics, and cyber security. Please, Tani Tolorun, I don't know, maybe it's just from the side. I think I can. Can others confirm if they can hear me and if the audio is loud? I want to confirm if is maybe the speaker. Okay, the audio is okay, it's loud. So Tani Tolorun, maybe you should just check your speaker, the speaker of your device, so that you can also be part of this class. So now, based on our established was our conclusion that we need to be proficient in a programming language to be successful as a data scientist. I'm glad to introduce you to a programming language that you need for this career. And that programming language is Python programming language. Okay, I was thinking I'm going to clap. Okay, that was just a nice time. Okay, so Python programming language. This is what you need to first get yourself ready. to write, because for, there's a notebook to write your, since the same way we also have notebooks to write our literatures, we also need a notebook for Python and also other programming language. Oh, thank you. Okay, good. So I have shared with us that we need to install Anaconda on our system, and we'll be using Jupyter IDE for this course. Okay, and this is how it looks like. This is well, I'm actually presenting with Jupyter. This is how Jupyter looks like. And those of us that have installed Jupyter, can we just launch it? And those of us that are using Colab, we can also launch Colab. So there are a lot of IDEs that we can use. But I'm using Jupyter because Jupyter is very friendly. It's okay. It gives us our output. And another thing is that it's offline. So you don't need to use, it does the tool console, you don't need to use your mobile data to use Jupyter. But for IDEs like Colab, it's online, which means that you need to use a lot of bandwidth for that. So those that have installed it, I want you to just launch it because I'm just going to be, for today, I'm just going to be running some arithmetics and logical operations on the using Python. That's just what we're going to be doing. But those are yeah. So you cannot launch it, just raise up your hand so that it can be supported. So just online, you can launch Jupyter. You can use VS Code. Yes, you can use VS Code. You can use VS Code. You can use VS Code. But for this program, for this training, I prefer to use Jupyter. Okay. Good. So kindly confirm online if you have launched your Jupyter notebook. If you have launched your Jupyter notebook, please confirm. Okay, you're in the process. Done. Good. Yes, good. Just continue. I'll just take us through the sections, different sections that we have there, the menu, the features, and then we run some. Okay, Colab launched. Okay, so that we run some arithmetics and logical operations, and then we're ready. We can continue from there in subsequent classes. So please, I'm going to be silent for some moment so that I can attend to some of our on-site participants that need help. Okay, although the other technical guys are also helping them, so I just need to also attend so that it can be very fast. So if you can't hear me, it's not that I'm talking and you cannot hear. I'm just silent. I want to just attend to some in the next 5 minutes so that we can all be on the same page and we can continue. So thank you very much. Okay, so when you launch your Jupyter notebook, it's going to launch on your browser. Yeah, it will be launched on your browser. So let me quickly move. Okay, good. Good. So all of these questions I'm going to answer, okay, as we proceed with the class. Can I get Jupyter on my Android phone? No, you cannot get Jupyter on your Android phone. Thank you, Mary. Yes. Okay, good. So let me start. Let me do. Yeah, so look up. Hello, everyone. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you through how to navigate Jupyter, and then afterwards, let's continue. Afterwards, I'm going to take you through how to navigate Google Colab. For those of us that are having it, we're having it challenging to install Anaconda. So I'm going to take you through how to use Google Colab. Okay, when I'm done with Jupyter. So confirm that you can see my screen. Those online, confirm you can see my screen. So when you launch your Jupyter notebook, this is the first interface that comes. Yes or no? This is the first interface. Yes. Something like this, right? Okay. Okay, since we agree. So this is the first interface that we are going to get. And now you can choose. These are folders on your system. Your download folder, you have it on your systems, right? Documents, your desktop, contact, these are what folders. So you can decide on which folder that you can decide the folder that you want to work on, and then let's assume work this. I'm on this folder. This folder is okay. So I just need to what? Click on new. Can you all see my screen? Those online, please, can you see my screen? Okay, good, thank you. So you just click on new because you want to start a new project. Then you click on Python 3, IPython kernel. Then it launches the notebook for you. So it's still loading. Okay, good. So as it load, you're trying to load, okay, continue, use to continue and load it. Okay. So there are other IM integrated yes, developers environment. Thank you. Okay. So what I did was this is the first interface that you see after launching what's it now? Your Jupyter. Okay, I'm answering you now, Augusta. Okay. So and then you come to new. These are folders on your system, on your machine. And then you click on new because you want a new notebook, and then you click on this Python 3 Python kernel. Just click on it, and then it gives you your new notebook where you can. Are we on this? You are still downloading, you are still installing Anaconda. Pull up, good. Good, thank you. So now, okay. So I have some notes here on why we how to get started with Jupyter Notebook for Python. Jupyter Notebook is a web application that allows you to create and share documents that contains code, visualization, explanatory text. Jupyter Notebook is great for the following use cases. You can use this to learn and try out Python for data processing, numeric simulation, statistical modeling, and then for machine learning. That's what you can use Jupyter for. And this how it looks like when you visit their website. This way you can try it on your browser. You can install the notebook. And this when you download Anaconda. Now, the reason for Anaconda is because Anaconda comes with a lot of libraries, a lot of other packages, that makes it easier for you to work with. So, and that's why when you download Anaconda, you are at the level okay for machine learning tasks. Okay, good. So when you just download Anaconda, and this is the site to click on to download Anaconda. And I'm sure all of us who have gone through that, especially those of us that have it installed. Now, when you launch your Jupyter, this is the first page. Can you see it? Yeah, the first page that I showed you here. Okay, that has files, running, and clusters. Okay, good. So files are the folders. Runnings means the notebook that you are currently running. So let me just come here and then let me show you runnings. So these are the notebooks that I'm running. Can you see it? That I'm currently running. These are the what's running, so I can shut them down from here. So this is just to monitor the notebooks that you're running. That's the running. And then to creating a new notebook, I have earlier demonstrated, you click on new, click on Python 3, and then it gives you this interface. Very similar to this, right? Right? Are we together? Those online, are we together? Is there a mobile version of the software? No, there's no. Again, sir. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so I just took us through how to create a new notebook on Jupyter, and it's very simple. What we did was just to, this is the first interface that you get after after launching your Jupyter notebook on Anaconda or through the Anaconda prompt, you can either the Anaconda prompt, and then you come here. You can choose any folder. If in case you want to save it in any folder, you can choose any folder, and then you can now come to new. Then you click on the version Python 3, and then when you do that, it creates something like this. This is a fresh notebook. You can rename it here. You can rename your notebook. Okay. One. So you can rename your what's it now? Your notebook. Now look at the function of all of these menus, and that will be doing next now. So let's look at the function of all of these menus. Okay, so so when you we have given it a name. Now, so this is the cell. This is where we write our codes. This cell is where we write our codes. Okay, and so the code area, now you have your option to determine what you want to use the cell for. So there are about 4 options. It can be code, it can be markdown, it can be, let me show you us. Let me show everyone how that looks like. Let me just come to, okay, so this is it. So it can either be code. Code means that it's to be compiled as wants to be as a code, as a markdown, a test, headings, or you can also use a raw notebook convert. But most of the time we use code and markdown. For example, I was able to write this text here because it's on markdown. It will give you syntax because this is text. It is not actually code. So if you want to explain yourself, it's better you use a markdown function. You use a markdown function, and then if you want to now run a code, then it's to code, and that's that. Okay, so let me look at some other important features that you need to know. Okay, no. So this markdown, I've explained this. This for headings, headline. Okay. Okay, hello. So these are shortcuts. There are different shortcuts that you can just you can just read up, later on. What is checkpoint? Checkpoint is just like what. And how do you get to that? You go to file, you click on file, and can you see save and checkpoint, revert to checkpoints. These are checkpoints that you have. I want to add to that checkpoint. Revert to checkpoint. Checkpoint is to rename. This to save as. You can also download your notebook as in any of these formats, as HTML, text, Markdown, notebook, PDF. Okay, and to create a new notebook, you can just come here to create a new notebook. Now that you're already on this interface, you don't have to go back to create a new notebook. You can just come here, create a new notebook, new test notebook. You can, this for Jupyter test, and this for open. You want to open a file on your phone, okay? You can just come here to open your files, the runnings, and go back to the first interface that I already have. Okay, good. So So that's about checkpoint. Exporting the notebooks, I've taken off that, and that's what you do with the download app. That's what you do with the download apps. What's that, Benedict, that you asked me to repeat? Okay, so that was just do with download apps. You want to export your notebook. In any of these formats, you can just do that. You'll be needing it. So I think that's just a brief overview of what you need to know. And then how do you run? So this is for running. You can use this to run. This run. If you want to insert another cell, you can just click on the insert cell below. Let me just particularize it for us. Okay, good. So there's it. I want to insert a cell below. I can just click on this. It inserts for me. Or I want to insert above. I can just come here and then insert above. It inserts above. This is to cut a cell. Okay, I just cut the cell. I can paste it again. Okay, and this is to copy the content of the cell. Okay, this is to move up and down, and this is to run. This is to stop. What you are, if you are running a code and you want to stop, then you just click on stop. This is to restart the kernel. Okay, and then this is to restart the kernel. Then you run the whole notebook restart, and it will run the whole notebook again. Okay, and then I've explained what this means. Okay, so for kernel, this is to interrupt. This is to restart, restart and clear, restart, run all, reconnect, shut down, change kernel. Okay, some of us are looking at what are we going to use all of these things for? Okay, yeah, like what are we going to use it for, right? Huh? Like what are we going to use this for? Okay, so we are going to be using it, and then we are going to use something like that. So to rename, just need to click on it. Just need to click on the name, and then you type in the name. That's just all, and then rename. That's what you need to rename your. So now let us write our first line of code. But before we do that, do we need to know about Python? Like, who invented Python? Huh? Okay, where is it currently working? Is it currently working at where? You know that guy, eh? Okay, where is it currently working? Huh? He now works at Microsoft. Yes, now works at Microsoft as a distinguished, I don't know that office, but you can just look for his name on LinkedIn. Distinguished, I think it's on this note. Distinguished engineer at Microsoft. Distinguished, yeah. Wow. Like, it's awesome. Thank you very much, Samsudin, okay, for that response, telling us he's a distinguished engineer at Microsoft now. He invented Python, and he's actually doing very, very well. So let me just take us through what Python looks like, and from there, just continue with the section. So we have a few minutes more to 12. Okay, good. So we are going to be writing our first line of code. Those of us that have not written any code in Python, we are going to be writing our first line of code today. And who can guess what that? Oh, hello world. Hello world. Yes, we need to announce ourselves to the world. Like, hello world, I've started. Yeah, and that is why hello world is always the first line of code that you write with any language. Any language, you first need to print hello world because you're announcing yourself. Yes. Can I update your CV or your LinkedIn profile? Python programmer. And then also people do Python programmer because you can write hello world. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Okay, so let me take you through the story of this man. Some things we need to know. Why do we choose Python? Why not Why not other programming languages? Why not, other programming? Why we are not choose Python for data science and not another language so that you can, be able to defend it anywhere that it is Python that you need to use. We have other programming languages too for data science. We all know of R, right? R is also a very good one for data analysis and data science. Okay, so let me quickly share my screen. I have a screen on that I want to share. Hey, good. It's another notebook. Maybe I should just open it from here. Let me just open it. My runnings. That should be part of my running. And this is too good. This is it. Okay. It's loaded. So it's a Dutch programmer that invented it and is now working as a distinguished engineer at Microsoft. Okay, please guide us using my collaborate. It's the same thing, it's almost the same thing. So if you can use Jupyter, you can use. Yes or no? Good. Okay, good. So invented Python and then it wasn't popular until of recent. It became popular. So now let us look at why use Python for machine learning. Why do we use Python for machine learning? So you can read this up later. So why do we use Python for machine learning? Number one is Python is simple, just like English. So if you can speak English to an extent, you can write Python program. Very simple, just like ABC. For example, print hello world. Simple. It's not simple. It's some programming language. Why? I will not give the command again, but I should do it. I get it. But for just print hello world. 2 plus 2 is 2 plus 2. 2 times 2 is 2 times 2. You are going to see it here. 2 divided by 2 is 2 divided by 2. You are not writing a function to do something. So it is very easy to. And that's why we are very confident that we are going to get it. Very simple, just like ABC. In fact, it's what you already know. I just want you to know that you know it. That's what I'm doing. What I'm doing here is what you know. I want you to know that you know it. That's just it. So there is nobody that does not know it. So it is latent in us. What I'm just doing is I want you to know it. So it's very simple. So if you came here with the mentality that let me just see if I can. No. You can. It's very, very simple. And I'm not exaggerating. Huh? I'm not exaggerating. Some people are like, okay, we shall see. But I'm not exaggerating. Do I have witness here? Raise up your hand. Flora, raise up your hand. It is very simple. Very, very simple. Good. Thank you very much. So Python is very simple. Python has multiple libraries and framework that you can use for machine learning. So a lot of libraries that have been done. You are not writing the code from the beginning. The functions have been built. They've kept the functions in the library. All you just need to do is just call it. So because of that, it makes it also very simple to use this for machine learning. It has a large community. Oh, we have a very large community of Python. You know those Python community now? Who can mention the Python communities that you know, that Python communities that you're aware of? Oh yeah, now, those Python community. PSN. This is a data science community. We also teach R. Yes, we also teach R. So we also teach other programming languages. So you don't know any Python community that you know? Huh? Abisola. Where is Bisola? You don't know any Python community. Who else? Who else does not know Python community? Huh? Yeah, African community. Okay, no problem. We have a lot. We have a lot of files. So let us search online and let us. Okay, there is a response on the chat. Thank you. Let me look at those people that are responding. Hey, PyCharm, good. PyCharm community, good. Yeah. So we have those communities, and it is like apart from all of the structured community that we have, that do that organize events, we also have them online. For challenge that we face, there is one that are you getting it? So that makes it also very easy, you know. So let me continue. Python is portable and extensible. You can extend, it's very portable. You know, a lot of cross-language operation can be performed easily on Python because it is portable and this extensible nature. Multi-platform, Python works on different platforms. It works on Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi, etc. The interpreter system, Python runs on an interpreter system, meaning the code can be executed as soon as it is written, like print hello world, print hello world. Okay. Are you getting it? So it's very simple. So I believe my field was I'm able to convince you and not confuse you that Python is what is an easy programming language to use for machine learning. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's look at the programming styles. So there are other stuff that you can just look at. But because of our time, let's look at some programming styles. We have the unstructured, procedural, and then we also have the okay, now look at this. Oh, sorry. So I am moving it here. I'm moving it here. Okay, good. So let me just quickly move it here. Okay, so programming styles, we have the unstructured, we have the procedural, and then we have the object-oriented. The unstructured programming, you write the code as one big monolithic file. So this style is always discouraged. As it is quite difficult to manage. However, for small code snippets, like what we are going to do today in this tutorial, we can just use it. Okay. So unstructured, just all your code, just write it in one, maybe a cell. Are you getting it? You can just have it in a cell, and then you run it. All the codes that you want to write. So just have it in a cell. It's good for small. I know that you don't need to monitor, you don't need to check if it's working or not. Are you getting it? Okay, good. So maybe you want to use Python to write maybe specific letters or characters on an image. You can just be monolithic. You have the file on a single cell, just run it, and then it does that. Are you getting it? Or you want to write a simple script or something, then you can just use that. You want to build an IBM calculator, body mark index, all of those applications, small scripts, you just click on it, and then it gives you what you want. Even a function, a small function, okay, good, unstructured. So we also have procedural. Okay. In procedural programming, we group code into functional units called functions. These are two steps. There are two steps involved here. You define the function and then you invoke it. So procedural is that I want to, okay, for this column, okay, no, okay, I'm working on a project, and then I know that I will need to be changing all the letters to uppercase. Are you getting it? So instead of the column one, dot uppercase, dot uppercase on it, why not just create a function? Are you getting it? That when you just call it, just do everything at once. So the first thing you do is what you define your function. And the second is what you call it. That does it. So that's a procedural. And then the last one, which is object-oriented, you identify blueprints and create what is called a class for each blueprint. We'll be exploring this in other classes, and that's if it's needed, object-oriented programming. is a major one on its own that we can actually use. So now, let me ask you if you have any question before we proceed. So these are resources that we can learn from. Let us write our first hello world print. Okay, good. So any question? Okay. Any question? Because we'll be rounding up very soon. The next few minutes, we'll be rounding up. Okay. Okay. VS Code. Now, before, VS Code only support monolith. Only support monolith. But now you can even incorporate Jupyter to VS Code. That's what I do. You understand? You know, do you have anyone from the north here that understand Hausa? Nobody. Apart. Okay, good. I wanted to say Kugani. Okay, good. So that's it. But now you can incorporate it. I can use VS Code. There is any other question? Someone was okay. Want to ask? Okay, someone is okay. Good. Yes, yes. You can use it. It's also very it's also very easy to do that. It's okay. It's okay. Good. So okay, good. So let us go to our first script. Let everybody write print hello world. Now let us write print hello world. Yeah, now write print hello world. I told you that it's simple. Just write it. Print hello world. Just write it anyhow. Write it anyhow. Write it anyhow. Write print hello world. Because we want it to write what print hello world. And just write print hello world on a cell. The first cell, something like this. The first cell on your okay. This first cell, just write print hello world there. I want you to do that in the next few seconds. Print hello world. I don't know. For people, okay, I won't talk. Print hello world. Have you already written it? Okay, now we are going to run it. Okay, let me go back. We are going to run it now. Where is it? So we are going to run it. So this to run. So for your cell, can just click on. Oh no, run. Sorry, run. You just run it. Just click on that button to run. So now you're going to be sharing your experience with me. So what's the experience? You are not okay. Anybody with error, syntax error. Anybody with another error, syntax error. What is syntax? What is syntax? The way you wrote it, you are not writing it. You know, you are using. You are not speaking it. You are not communicating very well. You are not combining your. No, it's a language. So you are not combining the words well. The semantic, yes, that's the meaning. Syntax from the word semantic. You are not. So now that is you need to understand Python syntax. So there is a way you write in Python. I getting it, and I'm going to be learning it hands on. So for every syntax that we write, for every line of code that we write, there are yeah, we are going to be okay. Thanks. Some people got the syntax error. No, we are going to correct it now. So some of us, this was what we wrote. Print hello world. Some of us, this was what we wrote. Print hello world, right? Hey, you wrote it like English because I said it's like English. Good, thank you. You are obedient, student. Good. You follow the example. But yes, you are right. But you just need to understand syntax. You need to understand how Python also reads. Now, for you to write this correctly, number one, will not be capital. Your P will be lowercase. So keep that at the back of your mind, that whenever you're writing print, it is what? Lower case. Good. So that's the first one. Now, this is the function now. This is what you use to want it to return an output. Print, you need to return an output. But this is a string, it's a word. So we have data types, and we're going to do that next class. Data type, maybe me or one of my colleagues will be taking us tomorrow. And so we have string, we have numeric, integer, we have floats, we have bullet, we have a lot of data types. So you need to let the machine. Number one is you are using this function print, so you need to put it in a parenthesis. Now you want to make it a string so that I will not be thinking it's a number. H is a word. So you need to what? Use a quote. Either double quote. Now, write and now run. So those of us that got syntax error the first time, okay, so write it again the way I wrote it on the screen and then run it again. So I want your feedback. If you should run this, it gives us our what? Our hello world. You see now, what the difference between okay, can you just help me to support her? Okay, it's run, right? Okay, good. Now, if I should change this, now everybody look up. If I should change this to mark that, what do you think will be the response? Will it run? Will it run? Okay, if you support it, will not run. If you support it, will not run. If you support it, will not run. Raise up your hand. It will not run. Okay, those on live, support it will not run. Please raise up your hand. The screen is not showing. Okay, Augustina said it will not run. No, I just changed it to Magdan from code. Look at this. I just changed it to Magdan. So I want to the same set that we ran just now that gave us our hello world output. Okay, so let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. Wait. Did it run? It did. No. Run. Guess the output. Yes. It's not run as a code. Why? Because I changed it to a markdown. It did not run as a code, but it ran as a markdown. It's run either way. Are you getting it? So that's just so if you want to explain your codes, you just use a markdown to do that. So now a lot of us make some mistakes, especially if someone that writes a lot with this. You are still writing, you don't know that you need to change it to markdown. Just remember, Just run it, just say error, you just see error. So that's just it, just to emphasize the use of the markdown and the code. So let me change it back to code. And then so that I can have it as a code. So now in Python, in few minutes, because we have other information to share before we conclude today's. Now, there are shortcuts. The first shortcut that you need to know is your Control Enter. Control Enter. So you click on Control, and if you are using a Mac, that's Command, right? Control Enter will just give you, we just run it for you without adding another cell. But if you should use alternate Alt Enter, it will run and add a cell. For example, look at my screen. Look at my screen. I'm using Control Enter now. It ran it, right? Now, if I want to run this with another, I want it to give me another cell below. I just use Alt Enter, and then it run and gives you another cell. Huh? Yeah, and it also gives the same, right? Good. Okay, good. So let's take a look at some basic arithmetics. You know, as I've earlier said, it's very simple. Addition is one. The same symbol. Can you see that Python is very simple? Yes, after this lab. Let's just write. Let's write it. Yeah, just addition, subtraction, multiplication, you already have it, right? Good. So that's online. I want you to add, I want you to subtract, I want you to multiply in Python. Okay. I want you to divide, floor division, power. Okay, do all of those stuff. Okay, so power, asterisk. So I want you to quickly just do that in a few minutes. If you are done, just let me know in the chat room that you are done, you have added. If you have added, you will just drop add, you have added, subtracted, multiplied, you have divided, you know, do all of those stuff. And you have because it's still that's what we have started today. Go. So it's interesting, right? It's interesting. Yeah, so Python is very interesting. Yeah. Do you know that Python is not from the name, it's not from this. That name Python is not from snake. It's not from snake, oh. It's from a TV show, right? Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so okay, good. Zainab, awesome. Good, say Zainab, that's good. Zainab has used the addition operation. Because you'll be using it later on. Don't think it's just simple. It's just addition. We'll be using it subsequently. You'll be using all of these signs in different projects. You'll be needing them. Good, Leos, Aliu. Okay. So, okay, God. So after this class, you are going to. Yeah, so in case you don't know, that's what they tell us. And that's why that's what makes us write notes. Some of us wouldn't have written any notes. But you're going to submit your notes. So the one assessment is all of these things that so everybody online, so we are going to be our notes. So all I've asked you to do, you are going to be submitting the notes to be sure that you have done it as is our assessment for today. So, okay, because it is going to be, I want it to be hands-on. You want it to be hands-on. You want to be sure that you are writing the code yourself, not copy and paste. We also have copy and paste programmers. But if you write it yourself, it will be easier. So let's go around. How do you submit the assessment? Yes, it will be shared with you how you submit your assessment. You should just save it day one. And we are going to share a form with you. We are going to be submitting your assessment. Then you're going to be submitting your assessment. Good. This is because you learn by doing. You learn by doing. Yeah. Yeah. We have read it, all of us, some of us, we have read a lot of articles on Python programming, but we still don't know it because we are not doing it. Yeah. Okay. Good. No, so let me see. Oh, we have a few minutes more. Okay, so we have floor division. This is this raised to power. Let me see if I included the floor division. You know what the floor division is, right? This is floor division. Fine. You know what it is, right? Who knows what floor division is? Floor division. Okay, from this, what floor division, and then it returns the whole number, right? So yeah, it returns the whole the actual so it lifts out the floating point. Why are you getting it? Why modulus what? We print the remainder. So now Python also works in order, you know, board mass. So also working, and I think, do you know it has changed? Yeah, I don't know, another one. There's another one again. It's evolving. No, life is evolving. Life is evolving. PEMDAS. It's evolving. So there are lots of, so you also follow others, brackets, you know, order of subtraction from left to right. All of those, they are also equal. So Python also. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. So Omatayo, I don't know if Omatayo is still on call. Is Omatayo still on the call? Or I just quickly run through some announcements. Okay, good. So let me just maybe I'm going to do that. Victoria, you have a question. Please, Victoria has a question. Victoria, you are raising your hand. You are raising your hand, Victoria. You want to say something? Or you can just drop it in the chat. Okay, just Victoria, you can just drop it in the chat. Okay, good. So thank you very much for this. You guys are awesome. Please say how about us. This was interesting. Nobody was sleeping. Yes, imagine. But nobody was sleeping. You were responding. Okay. Caption. Let me see. You guys are awesome. Offline, online. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Please, Bukumi, can you be supposed to share a link for attendance? Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. So Bukumi is going to share a link before we conclude this class for attendance, because attendance is very, very important. Those online are feed the attendance, but those offline are feed the attendance. Those online too, you need to feed attendance. And then my colleague will be dropping it soon on the chat so that you can fill your attendance before you leave. Thank you, everyone, for joining this class. I celebrate everyone for being attentive and then for your zeal and your interest to learn this key. Okay, so from Data Science Nigeria. And number one, I'm going to be talking to our annual learning calendar. Number two is how to join a community near you. Number three is how to become a community ambassador. And then the fourth one will be the DSM and mentorship. Okay, good. So moving to the next slide now. That's the annual learning calendar. Okay. So looking at this calendar, what are we doing now? Every day. Good, a round of applause. Yeah, AI every day. So this is AI every day, where we introduce our community members to artificial intelligence. So that what we're doing now, we're introducing us to artificial intelligence, both with the no code and low code. So there are some set of people that will also be coming for the afternoon section that they will be learning Excel for data analytics. Instead of writing hello world, they'll be writing, some if, yeah, some if this is this. Okay, but it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting, especially with the Power Query. If you know how to use Power Query, wow. Oh God, you're enjoying yourself. Okay, good. So this is how it looks like. We have programs for every month. And that's why you need to join a community that is very close to you. We also have communities spread across the world. We have communities on campuses, and we have communities in cities. For example, who knows anything about community? Or among us, can you please, the community you represent, please drop it in the chat. The community you represent, if you are in a local DSN community, the community you represent, can you please drop it in the chat? The community you represent, yes, I see DSN Twitter. We have Jos, this is a city community. We have Enugu, we have a city community in Enugu, ABU, we have this DSN Port Harcourt, a community in Port Harcourt, we have DSN Calabar, we have DSN BUK, so this DSN Sokoto, UI, continue ABU, continue UNL, Kaduna. Oh, okay. You understand? Once you start a community there. Okay. Abuja, yes, we have a community in Abuja. We have in Duse, we have in Duse, yes. We have Abuja, we have Gwagwalada. I think we have two in Abuja. We also have we have Gwagwalada in Abuja. Abeokuta, we have Lasu, we have in Kaduna. You have a program running Kaduna at the moment. Ghana, oh yes, Ghana. You are going to share a link to create a community in Ghana. Yeah, because we have community outside Nigeria. We have community in Burkina Faso. We have community in Togo, in Benin, in Mostagami, that's Algeria. We have a community in Niger Republic, that's Maradi. Morocco, yeah, we have there. But there is, we also have in other countries that are not even in Africa. For example, we have DSM Falls, that's in the UK. We have DSM Bradford, also in the UK. Are you not excited? Yes, now. So now, the reason for it is so that we can, raise 1 million AI talents. We don't want our distance to be a barrier. We are demystifying the knowledge and we're also democratizing the knowledge. And that's what we do with our communities spread across, the globe. And we are represented across the globe, from the coldest part of the world to the hottest part of the world. Yes. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. From the coldest part of, when we did the analysis, when we logged the data showed us that we are spread across. From the coldest part of the world to the hottest part of the world. And that's just it. And that's just the good work that we have been doing. Can you please move to the next slide? Okay, so to view the learning calendar, you can also do it on your justbit.ly DSN 2024 calendar. That's it. To share the calendar, you can just see that's it on the screen. Okay, so the next screen. So to start my colleague as well as getting that link on the chat room to become a DSN community ambassador. That's just it. So to generate your membership ID is always good, and maximum a day you get your ID sent to you. It used to be very but because of some stuff that we're doing now, maximum a day you get your ID sent to you. Okay, so to the next okay, and also we offer all of this to our community members, mentorship, access to content, internship. You have a lot of interns here. You know, yes, we have a lot of interns, and so that's one of the offers that we one of the to being a DSN community member. We also give research support because yes, and that's why I'm very glad with those in the academics that are here. I know we offer research support. So if you have a research problem in AI, in artificial intelligence, you know, we have presented at global conferences, so we know how to do it well. We know how to do it well, and then I want to also train others to know how to do it well, especially our community members. So being a community member, you have access to a support on research. Your research is good. Or if it is on AI, are you getting it? You can just book some session, and then you can give it direction and guidance on how to go about it. That's our community. So this you can use this to our community ambassador. You want to know where our communities are. I want to connect with them by just scanning that barcode and then or using this link, that DSN Community Ambassador, bit.ly DSN Community Ambassador. Okay, DSN is all caps lock. The community is the C is caps lock, and the ambassador, the A is caps lock. You know, divided by what? By the hyphen. That's just it. So you see where we are located, and you can also get the names of the community ambassadors there. So moving to the next slide. Next slide is thank you very much for coming. And so the attendance link has been dropped. We have dropped the attendance link. So please make sure you have all the physical attendees have done that. You have filled the attendance, and then we can just get it from the admin. Okay, so don't need to do that. So thank you very much for joining this class. I'm very enlightened that we are now raising food soldiers for Python. Okay, good. So my name is Tejumala once again, and I'm very happy to be your facilitator. Okay, so now we are done for today. Don't forget the submitting your notes. And those of us that still want to attend exec class, because some people have shown interest that they want to attend both sections. Okay, you can wait behind. That will be starting by 1. So in the next 40 minutes, we are going to be starting the next session. So you can use this session, this time, to just chill, go and take some snacks. That's if you are waiting for the next session. But if you are not waiting for the next session, I'm glad to say we're Lagos, you know, you need to go, you need to leave early so that I can get home early. Okay, so thank you very much. Those on call, bye.
With AI, our foundation just recently put out a challenge to ask for ideas about using an AI to reduce inequity. And we reached out and got 1,300 proposals, and half of those came from Africa. And my next visit back to the continent, which will be in October in Senegal, we'll have a chance to celebrate the winners of that contest that looked very, very promising.
It's a pleasure to host this session, which is the Microsoft Responsible AI Dashboard session, focused on awareness to drive inclusion, accountability, fairness, and responsiveness of AI models.
My expectation for this workshop basically is to learn, some of the best practices as regards, the AI system.
How to use AI, that's artificial intelligence, to strategize into what I do, which is data science.
If you're trying to deploy a system across, let's say, different geographies, then you don't just want to rely on historic data for a particular geography.
AI is now in our faces. It's something that we now use daily. So it means that even as a user, you have to be responsible.
I'm trying to start this my new journey with DSN. I'm hoping that I start on a very great level.
How you use AI also matters. Are you using the AI for what it's meant to be used for?
best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner is DSN Data Science Nigeria.
On me, so stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions.
Congratulations, DSN, on winning the AI ML Excellence Awards at the AOT 5.0 Awards. We all want to say congratulations!
For the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Here we go.
Congratulations! Congratulations, DSN.
It's just life that
Congratulations, DSN.
have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. And when I fall down, congratulations, pick myself up.
Congratulations to DSN.
Fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up.
Did it.
Stand up.
Congratulations, DSN.
Stand up. Stand up.
Kwame Fuji. I'm a parent.
My name is Kabuchi Mohammed and I'm a teacher.
And my name is Edwin Hillary, a youth advocate and children advocate from Youth for Change Initiative.
My name is Anolapo Ayipe.
My name is Oyebade Grace Omulola, a teacher in this grade school, State Senior High School.
I'm Rebecca Ode from Dreams from the Slum Empowerment Initiative.
My name is Mrs. Diokeke. I'm a teacher and a parent.
I see TikTok as a child play.
Videos that were downloaded from maybe TikTok. And I even thought most of those videos are just for fun, on useful purposes.
So I used to know a TikTok as a free social media where you can send a message, videos, and other video clips.
I just TikTok was just for fun and entertainment, basically, especially because my kids and I, we love watching the skits on comedy and the rest.
I just know TikTok as an app in the social media. I don't know much about it.
I used to look at TikTok as one of those social media before. So I've been preventing my children from even interacting with the media.
I have TikTok on my phone, but I hardly use it because I feel it's an app that is only used for dance, for videos and all.
I only know how to use TikTok to make videos.
I did not know how to monitor my children's TikTok before.
I've known that apart from using TikTok to make video, comment, I also learned that I can use it to guide my children. I can filter the comments coming to their page. Then now I know that there's an age limit.
The privacy settings that ensure that the children, have accounts that are private, such that people don't just have access to their accounts without permission.
I also learned that I can even monitor my children on what they watch on TikTok.
Reporting inappropriate content. I think it's a feature that I love so much in the sense that anything that goes or happen that I know that is not appropriate, I have the channel to be able to report to TikTok.
Today I learned that there can be much more, even as an educator, it can be utilized properly, even for children, setting limits, setting boundaries, and all of that.
How to manage it, to even correct the students, even my own children.
How to monitor children when they are using their device online, especially my kids.
But now I discovered that it's a social media where I can control their usage, their responsible usage of the media.
I'm able to know that I can control my children's interaction with TikTok, and I can know how deep they are doing concerning what they are learning. Then at the same time, TikTok is not only for musicals, dancing or comedy. It's something you can go further to learn more, even about painting, cookery, and a lot of other beautiful activities. Safer together.
Safer together.
Safer together.
Safer together.
With AI, our foundation just recently put out a challenge to ask for ideas about using an AI to reduce inequity. And we reached out and got 1,300 proposals, and half of those came from Africa. And my next visit back to the continent, which will be in October in Senegal, we'll have a chance to celebrate the winners of that contest that looked very, very promising.
best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner is DSN Data Science Nigeria.
On me, so stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions.
Congratulations, DSN, on winning the AI ML Excellence Awards at the AOT 5.0 Awards. We all want to say congratulations!
For the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Here we go.
Congratulations! Congratulations, DSN.
It's just life that
Congratulations, DSN.
have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. And when I fall down, pick myself back.
Congratulations to DSN.
Fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up.
You did it.
Stand up.
Congratulations, DSN.
Beyond, stand up. Stand up.
So don't let it go, 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 go. So don't let it go. So don't let it go, go, so don't let it go.
Godwin Kwame Fuji. I'm a parent.
My name is Kabuchi Mohammed and I'm a teacher.
And my name is Edwin Hillary, a youth advocate and children advocate from Youth for Change Initiative.
My name is Anolapo Ayibe.
My name is Oyebade Grace Omulola, a teacher in this great school, State Senior High School.
I'm Rebecca Ode from Dreams from the Slum Empowerment Initiative.
My name is Mrs. Diokeke. I'm a teacher and a parent.
I see TikTok as a child play.
Videos that were downloaded from maybe TikTok. I even thought most of